Hi, this is a video about my journey making my first, and I can hand on heart say, I think last guitar. I'm a complete novice. I've never done woodwork before, but my friend Dave Bush, who's a qualified luthier here in France, asked if I would be a guinea pig and be his first student because he wants to teach other people how to make guitars. But he thought it'd be a good idea to go through that process with someone who has little experience and to see what that's like. So this video is about that journey. I want to say a massive thank you to Dave for giving me this opportunity. It's been amazing and hard at times, but really good. And the skills I've learnt through making this first one, I'm sure I will use in other ways. So nothing is ever wasted. And the great thing for me that's come out of it is that I actually now want to learn to play the guitar. So I've started learning. Okay, enjoy. Hi, here I am in the guitar making workshop. So I'm going to be making a guitar over the next few weeks. It's going to be 2 days a week and it's going to take me 20 days apparently. So I've made a start and this is where I'll be doing it. Okay, working with Dave, who's made about 5 guitars up to now. So here goes. Here's a little workshop. This is the warm part of the workshop. Okay, we've got a heater there, got all the tools we need. It's very good. There's a young lad called Ollie at the same time making a banjo that he's designed, which is fantastic. guitar work continues, and hopefully today we'll be able to attach the back to the sides of the guitar. Okay, so we're on about 10 days, or day 10 of making the guitar, and it's going quite well. You might be able to see some behind me there. It has been, well, it has been quite physically hard, strangely. You're standing for a long time. And obviously mentally having to think. For me, I've never done anything like this, so it's a new experience. I'm having to sort of concentrate and learn to use different tools and things that I haven't used before, but it's been a really good experience so far, and it's coming on. I'll show you. So we've now got, this is the guitar as it is now. It looks very strange in here at the moment because I've just glued this, I hope you can see it there. Where my finger is. I've just glued this in place. The bottom part was done about a week ago, and that's what you actually stick the top and bottom onto. So the bottom of the guitar is now connected to the sides. Here's the sides going around, and I'm soon going to attach the top of the guitar. So here's the top. There it is. Now that's what you don't normally see. That's going to be the inside of the guitar. This is all the bracing. It helps with the sound. It gives it strength. And that's the other side of it with the sound hole. And so that's going to be the next stage, I think, is to get that attached to this. These long things standing up, these are just applying pressure. I've glued a central support down the middle, down the back of the guitar. These other ones going across were glued in before, and these are, they're actually tent peg poles, and they're in this framework. They press against the roof there, and then they press down on the piece that I'm gluing, so it gets really well stuck. So that's what they're doing. Look a bit weird. And the other part of the guitar is the neck. Now then, put the neck here. This is what it looks like at the moment. Very chunky piece of wood, block on there, and it's got a groove cut for this. I can't get it out now, but it's I think it's called a truss, and it supports the neck of the guitar and adds some strength. So there's a lot of work to do on that. Obviously that's going to be shaped, and we'll see how that develops over the next few weeks. So that's a little update, a halfway update. Okay, so the guitar making continues. It's going quite well. I'm on day 16 today, and I have just put in the bands that go around the guitar, and I glued them the other day, and now I'm just planing off the edges of that. I've took all the tape off that was holding it in place, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Here it is at the moment. So this is day 16, and you can see I'm using this little plane here just to go around the edges. It looks quite messy at the moment because there was glue and everything, so it's really going to need a good tidy up, which is sort of what I'm starting to do now. Hello, we're on day 16 now. No, day 17 of the guitar. And it's going quite well. I can see the sort of the end of it coming, which will be nice, but I have enjoyed the process. It's been really good to do it. And yeah, I'll show you where we're at the moment today. Here you can see the neck of the guitar, and I'm at the moment just sanding this to a better shape. Okay, it's sort of the heel bit where it's going to join. You can see the dovetail joint there that I made. That's the male part of it, and then here's my guitar body, and there's the female part. So that will fit into there and be glued in. But first of all, I have to do a lot of work on this neck of the guitar and shape it, and yeah, get it to be more rounded. You can see it's quite a straight piece of wood. I have narrowed it a little bit and cut it down. But yeah, and then the only other thing we have at the moment is over here. I've got the fretboard, which is all clamped at the moment because I've cut some, maybe you can see here, some little pieces of edging, some white wood on the edge, and it's also down these long edges as well, which these clamps are just holding all that whilst it glues. So I will release that soon, and then I'll be able to, I think, attach the fretboard to the neck of the guitar, which is, as you saw, over here. So yeah, it's progressing well. Hi, I think this is day 19, I think. No, 18, day 18. So I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing. I'm shaping the neck of the guitar. It's been a lot of work, sanding, using the rasp, things like that, just to try and get it to a nice shape. So I'll show you how it's doing now. Okay, here we are. So we've got the head bit there and the neck. And I've been shaping this using various tools and sandpaper. I'm trying to show you that it is actually more rounded now. It's actually quite difficult to show that. But it started off as that lump of wood, and it's more rounded. Now here you'll see a bit of tape. This is because I made a mistake earlier on in this process. And let's zoom out a little bit. Yes, I made a mistake. I cut into the neck of my guitar just around here with what was I using at the time? The bandsaw. Yeah, and the bandsaw. And it followed the grain of the wood. You can probably see how the grain is going like that. It followed the grain. And I'm not that used to using a bandsaw. And so it just cut into the neck. So that's a repair. It's been glued and taped. We'll be able to take that off soon and see how it's doing. It shouldn't be too bad, actually. And that's something I've learned from the guitar. There's a lot of things you can do if you make a mistake. There's a lot of repair, you can learn to repair things. And that's an important thing as well. So, yeah, it's not always a disaster. Day 20. We're supposed to finish today. Probably another 3 days to go. I just want to say a little bit about the frets. My gosh, you cannot believe how much work goes into frets. First of all, I had to cut them from this big, long thing of wire. And you cut them each to size individually because they're all different sizes going down the guitar as it narrows. Then you had to angle grind each little end off, but only half off. Just get rid of half of it and you're left with a flat bit. Then you finally push them into the slots you've cut. And then you have to, with pliers, snip the end of them all, the long bit that's sticking out. And then you have to go and file all the ends. And then today, I realised, what is it I'm doing today with them? Well, I had to sort of sand the whole thing to get them level, because they have to be very level. And then I've been struggling this morning with filing each individual fret to make it the right profile. So you lose the flat bits and it's just got a little curve on it. I had to do each one and it was been so difficult to work out exactly when it's at the right stage. So that's frets. What am I doing now? Now I'm sanding each one individually. Okay, and then I'm hoping that's the end of the frets, we'll see. Just thought I'd share that with you. So I think I'm on about day 22 now, nearly finished the guitar, and today has all been about sanding. So I've done loads of sanding, different grades of paper to the finest. And so I've been sanding the whole body of the guitar. I'm going to sand the neck soon. So it's we're getting there. And big change today, I've got new glasses. So I've realised in the process of making this guitar how difficult it's been to see. So today is lovely. I've got new glasses I can actually see, but a bit late in the whole process. Anyway, it's going okay. So today, hopefully as well, we're going to join the neck into the body. That's a big step, and maybe glue on the bridge as well. So there's real progress. So some time has passed, a couple of months have passed since I made the guitar, and I realised from what I've recorded so far you can't really see it properly, or I don't feel you can, so I just wanted to show you here in different light. So there we go, and tell you a little bit more about it. So I did the template for this 3 times, I had to keep redoing it because I kept cutting it wrong. I'll just show you the side. There we go. And then the neck. I really enjoyed doing the neck so much. I enjoyed doing the shaping of it. And it's just the most beautiful wood. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I love the grain and the way the grains come up. It's so nice. And there's that little bit you could see on the video where I'm doing the end of the heel and having to get it to match to the rest of it. And here we go. You can even see inside a little bit there, can't you? See the bracing a bit. Those frets, which drove me crazy. The work of frets, so impressive. And what else is there to show you? Yes, I'll stand up a little bit. Here. That was a lot of work as well. Very hard wood, and I found it very difficult, and lots of mistakes made in that one piece. But in the end, it's come out okay. What else? There are other little mistakes. I once dropped a drill bit, came out and hit the guitar near the end, which at the time is a bit devastating. It's quite stressful. And then the back, and this is my very favourite bit. I just love this. I really like this bit down the middle. I wasn't sure I'd be able to do that. Dave's got these on his guitars, and I'd always like them. I thought that makes it a bit different, and I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but he said, yes, we can do that. So, and actually that wasn't so complicated. And the bit at the bottom as well, I like that too. But the wood's just beautiful. I love working with wood. And so, yes, a very, very enjoyable experience. And now I'm spending half an hour every day trying to play the guitar. I feel that since I've made this guitar video, I should at least try to play something. Which is a bit scary, but I'm just going to at least play a chord. They still sound like awful. That's supposed to be D. Yes, they just do not sound good at the moment. I'm finding it quite tricky to get them to... This is A. A bit better. But to get them to be clean and to sound as they're supposed to sound. E. Ooh. Not good. Anyway, I am playing little tunes and things, or trying to. I'm enjoying it. I'm making myself do it, and yeah, well, I'm enjoying it and I'm making myself do it, because some days I don't feel like it, but everything I've looked at says that older people, I'm 61, can learn to play the guitar. Now, I'm not musical at all, but, and yes, people say your fingers don't stretch, but I'm doing lots of finger exercises, and I'm enjoying the process, and I think absolutely we can learn to play guitar. So hopefully at some point I will make a little video of me actually playing a full song. So maybe I should set myself a thing and say a year from now I will make a video of me playing the guitar, so you've seen me at the beginning. But yes, I'm very much in love with it. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it, and yes, have a good day. Lots of love. Bye.